All right. Live in both spaces. Okay. Pretty sure that's crooked. That's cool though. All good. Crooked is fine. At least it's on there. Okay. 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 All right. Let's see what we got going on here tonight. How you doing? Hi, Lisa. You're so early. Did it tell you I was live? Like it was like she's actually live? Did it do it? Hi, Kim. How are you? Kim, I need you to teach me how to do something that I'm supposed to do when I'm not live about the daily heartbeat things. Am I supposed to do it while I'm live, or am I supposed to do it when I'm not live? Like, that's my. I meant to ask you the other night, and I totally forgot to ask when I got off live. But somebody said if I do something, it makes the dailies look different. So I have no idea. I don't even know what that means. Hi, Sam. How are you? Thank you for reposting the live. How's your day been? Oh, Lisa, thank you for liking the live. So we had basketball today. Basketball was quite fun. I watched the kids play. Joshua hurt his knee in the second half of his game, so he was out then. But Patrick won, and then Joshua didn't. Oh, people dress it up themselves. Oh, it's not me. Okay, somebody said ask. Something said ask Blessed by Elderberries to do something, go live, something or another. So, okay, cool. That's them, not me. That's awesome. All right. Well, that's exciting. And the really more exciting thing right here, other than basketball, is that I have two of my giveaways set up already. So I'm like ready to go. So we're gonna just start the giveaway over here on the TikTok shop. Hi, Latranya. I am dual live. I am live in two places. So on the YT over here, and then on the TikTok shop over here. And so we're gonna do our devotional. Hello. I know. I tell you, I'm on the ball. We went outside. We had to work in the garden today because it's going to be more than 1,000,000 degrees next week in our neighborhood for like 3 days. So I'm really worried about my tomatoes. If I'm really honest, I'm really worried about my tomatoes. So, you know, who knows? Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Phyllis, I shipped your jelly today. Your jam, your apple cider strawberry jam. Just so you know, it's on the way. So, and then I refunded that shipping as well. So we got that done. Okay. Hi, I'm Kristen. This is the poll. This is the giveaway. If you're on the YT, I'm also live on the TikTok shop, and I'm doing a giveaway on the TikTok shop for our devotional Quiet Time with Women. Hi, Keisha. How are you? Quiet Time devotions with women. We're going to do one right now. That's what we're going to do. So, hi, Mary. How are you? So, welcome to the live. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing and following and all the things. We are working to open our YT store. Over here, you have 3 coupons. That is awesome. Over here on the YT store, we're working for 500 subscribers. We're at 211. I'm so excited about that. Hi, Skittle. How are you? I'm working for that. So if you subscribe over there, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. Okay. We're going to do the devotion out of the devotional that we're giving away. Okay, ready? God, speak. We don't know what God wants us to pray for, but the Holy Spirit prays for us with groanings that cannot be expressed in words. And the Father who knows all hearts knows what the Spirit is saying. For the Spirit pleads for us believers in harmony with God's own will. Thank you, Skittle. Romans 8:26 through 27. At times you may not know how to put your request to God into words. Perhaps you've lost a dear loved one and you are too stunned to adequately express yourself. It may be that some other event has left you without words. In those situations, remember that even when you don't know what to say to God, the Holy Spirit is with you. As you wordlessly pray, He comes alongside and hears your groans and moans. He gets down to the heart of your matter and uncovers exactly how you feel, what you truly desire. He searches out and then transforms your unspeakable yearnings and groanings too deep for utterance into God speak and brings them to the throne, pleading on your behalf in harmony with God's will. So don't let your not knowing what to say keep you from going to pray. Just sit before God, seeking His light with all your heart, soul, and mind, and let the Spirit take care of the rest. Be with me, Holy Spirit. Search my heart and lift my wordless prayer to God's ear. Amen. So, um, I have a story about this, and I've told this story multiple times, but I'll probably tell it more multiple times in my life. Okay. When we found out that we were having it, that we had my oldest son was deaf. Okay. He has two cochlear implants. You would never know he's deaf except to see the cochlear implants. He talks, he speaks, he hears, he does all of the things that teenagers do. But when he was first born, and they gave us his diagnosis, I, as the mom, blamed myself that I didn't do something right when I was pregnant. It was my fault, you know. So I felt shame, like I had done something wrong to cause this. And so I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want to. And I didn't even know what to pray. I didn't even know what to say to pray. And so we were in I had a friend who had a brother who was in priest college in, I forget where it's at, but he was there. And I told her about it. Like, she's the only person I told because she was a mentor to me at the time. And she told her brother, Peter, and he put us on the board at his school where all of these people are studying to be priests to help pray for us. And I remember specifically saying to God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to pray. And I don't know who to ask for prayer. I don't know what to do. And when she came back and she said, you have an entire college of priests praying for you, I cried. If I'm honest, I cried. Okay. Because I didn't expect that. But see, when you tell God things, when you say to him your heart, when he knows you, he absolutely is going to give you your heart's desire, even when you don't know how to do it, even when you don't know how to explain it, even when you don't know what to say. And sometimes you just ask him for help. Sometimes your whole prayer is help. Help me. That's your whole prayer. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be some long drawn out, I know what to say, this is going to be my best prayer, I know everything. I'm hurt. I don't have the words. I don't know what to do. Please help. And he will. He knows what's happening. He knows what's going on in your life. I'm dual live, just so you know. That's why I'm looking over there. He knows what's going on in your life. And he loves you. And he wants you to pray for him. And he wants you to be with him. Hey, Roxanne. And he wants you to tell him what's going on. Even the smallest things. Even if you think, this is too small. This is not something I need to talk to God about. I would challenge you every single time you think that to talk to him anyway. This is just me personally, okay? But whenever I have something going on in my life and I feel like, well, it's just not something I should talk to God about. Like, well, he's not going to care. What does it matter? I will immediately stop and speak to him. Because I feel like that's just Satan trying to be like, girl, you don't need him. You don't need it. He's not going to care about your little bitty things. But there's power in the small. There's power in the small stuff. I mean, small steps equal big gains. Small steps equal success in your entire life. It doesn't matter if it's about mental health, financial health, physical health. It doesn't really matter what it's about. When you take small steps every single day, it equals big success. It equals your goals, right? Level 10. Yay, Roxanne, thank you. So small steps every single day make a big deal. So why do we think, or should we think, that small prayers don't mean anything? Your small prayers equal your entire life. Your small prayers, the small things that you're doing every single day, equal your entire life. They make up your entire life. Your dreams, your goals, all of these things make up your life. Why would you not speak to him about all of the small stuff? Don't forget to check out the poll and go over here and enter the giveaway for our devotional. We're dual live on TikTok Shop doing a giveaway for the Quiet Time Devotions for Women. And then we are also on YT. So if you subscribe over there, thank you so much. We're working to open our store on the YT. So I truly appreciate you. So we go live both places. I appreciate you if you follow us here, like us here, all those kinds of things as well. We're working for 500 subscribers. And so we're at like 211. So thank you for that. But remember, talk to him about everything. big, small, in between, medium, doesn't matter. Every single thing. And our affirmation for this giveaway is my faith is my choice daily, right? No, Toy, that is so normal. That is so normal when your brain interrupts your prayers and you're sitting here and you're praying. And all of a sudden, you're thinking about, what am I doing for dinner tomorrow? What has happened for dinner yesterday? What did I do with my child this morning? What happened here yesterday? And all of a sudden, you're completely off track on your prayer. I have done that multiple times in my lifetime as well. And I'm sure that you will meet many more that have done the same thing. When you say the quiet part out loud, you tend to meet people that have gone through the exact same thing. So what I will say to you about that is just go back. When you see yourself and you're like, wait a minute, I was just praying. What was I praying about? Oh yeah, I was praying about this. Just go back. Just go back and pray. See, there's lots of people it happens to. Just go back and continue that prayer. God knows us. He knows we get distracted, right? He knows we get distracted. We're humans. We're going to make mistakes. We have a lot going on up here, and we have a lot of tabs open that we don't shut down before we start praying. And so then it feels like I got so off track and I feel bad about that. But don't. Just go back. Give yourself that grace. Give yourself that moment. Know that it's just a mistake that we all kind of make. It happens. And go back to that prayer and just pray it again. Start praying again. Start from where you were. Start from the beginning. However you need to do it. And I do too. I pray all day, not just one time. Hi, Rebecca. Not just one moment of the day. We're always praying. We're always talking to God, right? There's always moments up here where we're talking to God. So it's okay to get distracted. It happens to all of us. It happens to me at night a lot. My son came in the other night. He goes, Mom, I was trying to pray last night. Hi, Kevin. I was trying to pray last night, but I got distracted and then I fell asleep and now I feel bad. It's okay. Do it again. Try again. It's okay. Try again. I've fallen asleep many times when I'm praying. Not on purpose. Just do. My faith is my daily choice is our affirmation for this giveaway. I'm going to tell you why. Because your faith is your daily choice. Like nobody's taking your faith away from you. Nobody's forcing you to have faith. Nobody is doing any of that. Nobody is forcing you to have faith in Jesus. You have to make that choice every single day. And there are a lot of people out there that make that choice every single day, but then get off track. We all do that. Throughout the day, we get off track multiple times maybe. Get back on track. Same thing with the praying, right? We get distracted. We have things going on. Something happens. We're not sure how to deal with it. We get off track. We can't control the situation. We get off track. But remember, faith is a choice. So when you get off track, you can come right back to that track. You can come right back to your faith. We all do it. We tell people, put things at God's feet, let him worry about it. It's really, really hard for me to do that sometimes, especially depending on what the situation is. You put it down, you pick it up. You put it down, you pick it up. How many times do you do that? As many times as it takes until you put it down and leave it. And I promise, practice makes perfect in every single thing in your life, including your faith, including making the choice to have faith, including understanding that your faith is yours. You can't blame it on anybody else. You can't stop having it because of somebody. You can't start having it because of somebody. You have to do the work. You have to make the choice. You have to get to know Jesus. You have to read. You have to learn. Oh yeah, praying aloud. Yeah, I can understand how praying aloud would help keep your mind from wandering. It's kind of like reading. You read something that's really dense, right? And you're trying to just stay awake while you're reading it. So you try to read it out loud so you hear yourself saying it. I guess it's just everybody is different. Sometimes that can help some people and sometimes it doesn't. So your faith is your choice every day. And faith is work. Faith is practice. Faith is moment by moment. Faith is moment by moment, living in that moment, thanking Jesus for that moment, finding the good, finding the positive, finding what he's giving you, finding the blessing, even when it feels like maybe there aren't any. There's so many times where people tell me I've had a horrible day and only one thing happened that day that was really bad. The rest of the stuff was pretty good. Okay. We go through their day. What happened? What was bad? Go check the poll out up here and then go over here and enter the giveaway. And we talk it through what was good, what was bad, right? And one thing was bad and it took it into this whole day was bad. Why did that one thing put out your whole day? Here's what I do. I will tell you exactly how I deal with minute by minute situations, because that's what you have in your entire life. Your entire life is made up by minute situations. That's it. Okay. So isolate that minute. Isolate the thing that has not been good. Isolate the thing that has gone wrong. Isolate it into one part of your day. Pray for it. And then look for the good. You know there's good stuff still going on. And thank him for that. And focus on that good. When I lay something down at his feet, I will then find the good. Thank you for this. But thank you. And sometimes the good, hello, is 1 minute at a time. Hey, Patty. Like 1 minute at a time. Thank you for the fact that I just took this trip and I was really safe. Thank you for the fact that I'm in my car and I have a car. Thank you for the fact that I was breathing that breath. Thank you for the fact that I am speaking this moment, in this moment with you. Thank you for the fact that I am able to walk. See, when I say being thankful for the small things, these are actually big things. We just take them for granted because we do them every single day, every single minute of every single day without thinking about it. When I say be grateful in the moment, anything you can find. That is what I do. When there are lots of situations, when there's one situation that I cannot control that might be ruining my whole day if I let it, I find all the good ones first. I lay this one at Jesus' feet and I find all the good ones first. So remember, pray every day, pray about the small things, pray about the big things, and your faith is your choice. Okay? Okay, who won the giveaway? Linda Ortega. Congratulations, Linda, on your win. Congratulations. Okay, see? This is what happens when I'm prepared. We're going to go right into our next giveaway. If you're on the TikTok shop, thank you for being here. Thank you for following us. Thank you for watching. If you are on the YT, I am dual live. Thank you for being there. Thank you for subscribing. We are a small business in the United States, in North Carolina. I am Kristen. We are working to open our YT store as well. To do that, you have to have 500 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing over there. If you are on the YT, that's amazing. Thank you so much. If not, and you are on the TikTok shop, that's totally fine on TikTok. Thank you for subscribing, following here as well. Check out the poll up here, and we're going to start the giveaway. Jamie just got home, so he might be here in a minute. The squirrels are eating my tomatoes. So he went to get some of that flashy stuff that you tie on stuff, and it's supposed to you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Scare the squirrels. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if it'll work. It worked for the birds to stop eating my corn last year. So we'll see what happens, okay? I'll let you know if it works out. Yeah, kind of deter them, make them stop. Get away from my garden. Okay, so the giveaway is going, there's a poll here, and the giveaway is going for the 16-ounce elderberry syrup. I'm going to put the elderberry syrup on the flash sale, possibly, if I could get this to work. And then I am going to tell you about it. Actually, I'll just tell you about what I'm doing. Hi, I'm Kristen. This is Blessed by Elderberries. This is our company. We are in the United States, in North Carolina. We started back in 2018 simply because I wanted my kids to stop being sick all the time. Like I was super over it. And we went from being sick and in the doctor's office every 2 weeks to once or twice a year. Once or twice a year. It's such a big deal that the pediatrician's office, the nurses in that pediatrician's office, they started using our elderberry syrup simply because they saw such a huge difference in our attendance in their office. And so one day, the day that we got this, was on Monday. On that Thursday, my husband got the flu. He was over it by Saturday, back to work on Monday. But the biggest deal was that none of my kids got it. And we started taking it every day after that. Every day. We noticed that not everybody got sick all the time. We noticed that when somebody did get it, maybe not everybody got it. Maybe it didn't last as long. And then we went into the spring. Hi, Holly. Thank you for the daily. We went into the spring, and not everybody, or my husband, did not have allergies nearly as bad as he had. Like, it had been such an immense relief for him that he didn't have to wear a mask to go walking outside or mowing the grass, because the pollen would get in his nose and it would irritate it, right? She only missed 9 days. That's a whole school year. That's amazing. I love that, Diana. And so I am telling you that we started using this. It is all natural. So as a mom, I felt good giving it to him. It is all natural. It has, thank you, Nikki. It has elderberries, cinnamon, clove, turmeric, ginger, water, and honey. It is super delicious. All you do is open it, put it in the fridge. It's a year shelf stable. Hey, Christy. It's a year shelf stable before you put it in the fridge, before you open it, and then you just put it in the fridge, and that's it. You take a tablespoon a day for adults, a teaspoon a day for children. It is not thick. It is not goopy. If you see, it's more like a juice right there. This is our 32 ounce. This is our biggest jar. A lot of people get this jar. This is the one that is the best for your money per ounce. Thank you for that daily. Hi, Coda's mama. How are you? She did so good and got good grades. I'm so grateful. That is so awesome. Sorry, that was my nightly spam call. So hopefully it didn't pause me. But anyway, it's not thick. It's not goopy. You're not putting it on your pancakes. Okay. So you're just taking a tablespoon a day. You can take it up to every 2 hours. If you start to, not feel that great, if something is going on, if you were in a particularly germy situation, go up here and check the poll if you don't mind, and then go over here and enter the giveaway. You hit, drop the comment, you hit something comment anyway. It'll comment God honors movement. That is our affirmation for this giveaway, because God honors your movement. He's not a lottery God. He can't do anything for you if you're sitting on the couch. Well, he can, but he won't. So get up off the couch and let him honor the movement that you're going to do. Okay. Oh, nice, Diana. So make sure to enter the giveaway and make sure to check out the poll as well. It's wonderful, and it works great with consistency. I do think that is obviously such a big deal, is consistency, right? You have to be consistent in your elderberry syrup. You have to be consistent in taking it, using it. You have to get up every day and take a tablespoon a day. A tablespoon a day, maybe 2 if you're around. Oh, yeah, I'm so good. Oh, yeah, that was my nightly spam call. There's the voicemail. Have fun. Enjoy your dinner. Her cup arrived safely. I'm so glad. So tablespoon a day for adults, a teaspoon a day for children is super delicious. You have to be consistent. You have to do it daily. You have to do it every 2 hours if you want to get better quicker. But it's delicious and it's easy. And I'm so grateful for this, because it really changed my life as a mom, especially with our children that were sick all the time, and now they're not sick all the time. And that is amazing. Definitely check out our YT. Okay, now I'm going to go through other things. Okay, we have 9 herbal teas, we have DIY bags, we have honey, we have all kinds of things to help you use elderberry syrup, okay, to help you stay healthy, essentially, to help support your body in a natural way with herbs and everything else. But what I don't want you to do is get overwhelmed, okay? If you're here and you're like, I just want something to help with my immune system, that's literal, I just want to stop catching every bug, I just want to stay healthy, that's all I want. Okay, elderberry syrup, that's where you start. That's it. You don't have to start anywhere else. You don't have to do anything else. Elderberry syrup, super simple. Put it in the fridge, take a tablespoon a day. If you feel something coming on, up to every 2 hours. There is a label that goes on the back of these jars. I just don't have it on it because I want you guys to see the consistency of it, so you understand that it's not really a thick, goopy syrup like pancakes. It is a juice, okay? So there's that. Now, let me grab, do I not have a pint? Let me grab another DIY bag right here. I'm gonna trip over this box. And then we'll talk about that. Now, some people, lots of times, would like their children under the age of 1 that might be in daycare. Hi, Carola, I'm good, how are you? That might be in daycare, that might be in, anywhere. And they want their children to be able to take it. So that, you're welcome. I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad it got there. They want their children under 1 to take it because they're tired of the babies being sick all the time. And I don't blame you, because it's really hard when babies are sick. You can't do anything for them. You can barely give them anything. And they can't tell you what's wrong. I think that's the worst part, is when your child cannot tell you what's wrong, right? I remember Noah, one time he was really not feeling well. And he was just, he said, Mom, this hurts. That's all he could say. He didn't know what that meant. He didn't know why it hurt. He didn't know what else to tell me. All he told me was, this hurts. And so as a mom, I'm so grateful to be able to have elderberry syrup in my cupboard to be able to help my kids, because when this hurts without them being able to tell me, and I could give this to them every 2 hours and this doesn't hurt anymore, or they don't get to the point, thank you, mama, or they don't get to the point where it hurts anymore, that is such a big deal. Such a big deal. So if they are little and you want them to be able to take it, if you are vegan, if you want to use your own local honey, if you want to use maple syrup, if you want to use sugar or monk fruit or any of those kinds of things, you can get the DIY bag. Okay, we have two sizes in the DIY bag. We have the 16 ounce and the 32 ounce. It takes about 45 minutes, 45 minutes to simmer and make a DIY bag. It's so simple. You simmer it. You don't even do much with it. You simmer it, then you strain it, you smash the berries, and you put it in your jar, okay, with the sweetener, and you mix it up. Now, it has all the directions right there on the back, so it's really easy for you to see, for you to figure out, for you to follow the directions. And so we have two sizes. This makes the pint, which is the 16 ounce. This is a month of syrup, elderberry syrup for an adult, okay? 32 tablespoons. And then we have the one that makes the quart of elderberry syrup, which is 64 tablespoons, so it's 2 months for an adult, okay? So super simple for you to make. If you're like, I really want to try, it's wonderful. Thank you so much, Mama C. How you doing? If you're like, I really want to make my own, but I really want to try it and use it for a while before I do all that, or I want to see the consistency or any of that, I have 9 more of these left. We are on the TikTok shop dual. We are TikTok and YT right now, both dual. So thank you for following us here. Thank you for following us here. Thank you for liking and sharing and reposting and all things on the live. It is super helpful to us to push ourselves out on social media. If you are a business owner of any kind, please, 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 I'm just going to have a tangent here. If you are a business owner of any kind, please invest in learning how to do social media. Please invest in learning about social media, okay? I promise you, thank you, Galatians, I promise you that your economy does not have to be based on what everybody else says the economy is going on. When people are negative, when people are upset, when people are mean, when people are all kinds of things about the economy, it's down, people are scared, blah, 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 all these things, that doesn't have to be you unless you let it, okay? But when you diversify, when you learn about social media, when you put your eggs in more than one basket, okay, and you take the time to continue to develop skills and to continue to work in different places, everything changes. That is why I say God honors movement. You have to move. You have to learn new things. You have to do new things. You have to be willing to do new things, okay? Being live on TikTok Shop every single night was not on my bingo card ever in my life, okay? Didn't even like TikTok. I was not doing dances. Hello, no sir. But here we are, okay? Here we are in a small business in the United States, North Carolina, that is thriving. And I probably shouldn't even call it a small business as much as it's a family business. You know, it's a local business. So anyways, okay. This is the Prepared Parent Bundle. It makes 4 months of elderberry syrup, okay? 4 months of elderberry syrup. It is your quart and your quart DIY bag. So you get your quart and then you get your DIY bag and you make your quart and then you put it right back in here. So super simple, super easy. I used to only have this one for like time to go back to school. You know what I mean? But everybody loved this bundle so much that I've just kept it. And we just restock it every now and then. So, you know, I absolutely love this bundle. It's on the flash sale in about 7 seconds. What did you say, Mama? The jelly and apple butter is out of this world. I'm so glad you like it. I think I'm getting ready to have blueberry jam now that my stove is finally fixed. So go up here and check out Go up here and check out the poll. Well, they rhyme. I'm just saying. Okay, check out the poll on Anna's favorite bundle. And then go over here and enter the giveaway for the 16 ounce of elderberry syrup, okay? I point at it, but it's this one right here, the 16 ounce, which is a month for an adult, okay? Okay. So that's the Prepared Parent Bundle. The DIY bags are on the flash sale. The elderberry syrup is on the flash sale. So if you want to start anywhere with elderberry, start here, okay? Okay, it's so easy. I promise you don't have to worry about cooking it if you don't want to. Okay, you're on your second jar of both. I love that. Um, don't, so good. The jelly. Um, lucky we are not, lucky you, we are not going to have gas for a few months. Why is that lucky? Why is that lucky? What does that mean? Does that mean heat, or that just means something else? So, elderberry syrup, super easy, super simple. We're going to go through all 9 of our teas. 9. Getting ready to be 10, but it's going to be a limited time only because it's going to be red, white, and blue. It'll happen eventually, I promise, this week. Get ready to be 10 for a limited time, and then we'll have 10 after that limited time. Hi, honey, to do it. On your second jar. Hi, Martha. Not be able to cook. Oh, you won't be able to cook. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. Ugh, that's not a good. Tap and repost and share the live. Thank you so much. Grab your daily heart me's. If you guys do the heart me's, it's super helpful for the live. So if you don't mind grabbing your heart me up here, that'll be completely awesome. Hi, Tough Cookie. How you doing? Thanks for sharing the live. Thank you, Nikki, for reposting. Okay, I try to remember to say hello and thank you for reposting, but sometimes I totally forget. Thank you. Hey, Ruby King, thank you for the gifts. We're going to go through the teas. There's 9. They all have different herbs in them. They are all in 4-ounce and 1-ounce bags, except for the blueberry tea, our brand new tea. Okay, that's the only one that's not in the 1-ounce bags right now. We are going to put all the teas on the flash sale while we do that, and that way you can get the tea that you want to try. If I'm going to go through all these, if you're like, I really want to try all these, how do I do that? Well, we do have a tea lover sampler bundle, and that will be the last thing that I talk about. But just know that we do have that, and it will, if you purchase it while we're live, include all of the teas. But that's only if you purchase it while we're live, okay? So let me get these on the flash sale here right before I start talking about it. God Honors Movement is still our giveaway. I don't know what Kim said. That was funny. I missed it. Dang it. I want to laugh. I'm just kidding. You get a steer. You get a steer or a steeper with your tea, with your 4-ounce bag. Free steer. That's what it was. You get a 4-ounce bag with your 4-ounce bag. I was going to 4-ounce bag with your steeper, but you do really. This is the steeper. It comes with the 4-ounce bag. So if you're new to herbal tea, you've never tried it before, you don't know anything about loose leaf tea, I'm going to send you the thing you need to make it. Okay. It's super simple. I promise. It's not going to be hard. You just get the tea out, boil your water, open this, put the tea in, clip it back together, and put it in your tea and let it steep. Okay. That's literally all you do. 10-15 minutes, you have tea. Okay. It's really, really, really easy. I promise. Okay. So let's get started. All of our teas are not caffeinated. All of our teas are have different herbs. They all have elderberries in them, okay? For your immune system, for your heart health, for your skin health, for your gut health. Our elderberries have a lot, hi Carlina, a lot of different, I just lost, my whole brain stopped working. They have a lot of different benefits. That's the word I was looking for, benefits. The balanced tea has red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry leaf has vitamin B6, which binds to estrogen and progesterone and helps balance hormones for women of all ages. Okay, so it is delicious. It does not taste like raspberries, but if you are a female, you should drink this tea. Okay, helps strengthen the uterine wall. It's such a great tea. Congratulations to the winner. Who's the winner? Hold on. Won the 16-ounce, Kinsey. Congratulations, Kinsey. I love that. Okay. Our next giveaway, we're going to do our Radiance tea, which is our brand new tea. Let me get this one started real quick. Have you guys had a good day? What day is it? Have you checked out our YT? Please check out our YT. We're working on our 500 subscribers to open our store over there. So I'm super grateful for you to go over there and check us out too. I don't really know. Top buyer thanks. What does that mean? You set the number of top spending who can win. Ties to the customer who reached the spot first. Research on that and see what that is. But that looks pretty cool. All right, hold on. Check the poll. Check the poll. Check the giveaway, which we're about to have. We're going to have a poll. We're going to have a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be Radiance Tea. It's a new poll. We have a new poll and the Radiance Tea giveaway. Here we go. It's a new poll. So check the poll up here and over here. Yes, perimenopause. Hello. What about perimenopause? Are you talking about me? You better not be talking about me. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. I figured it was new because I had never seen it before. So they keep doing all these updates. Am I supposed to do an update? Anyway, perimenopause. Oh, Carlina's like, she knows what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes to perimenopause. I would try it. Okay. Red raspberry leaf has an immense amount of benefits for women, an immense amount of benefits for hormones, and to help with that, to help support them naturally. I would definitely try red raspberry leaf for that. I definitely would. Oh, gracious. I'm just kidding with you, honey. It was just a joke. Okay. Hold on. I got to get back to my other screen. That looks like a new thing. Looks pretty cool, though. I want to try it. Now, our summertime teas, they will be gone at the end of summer. I don't know when summer's over, right? August, September, something like that. So, our Berry Bliss, which has freeze-dried strawberries in it, and our Radiance Tea are 2 new summertime teas, okay? The Berry Bliss has strawberries and strawberry powder in it, okay? And so strawberries are high in vitamin C. When they are freeze-dried, it holds their vitamins longer, better. So that's why we have the freeze-dried in here, okay? September, yeah, okay. So in September, which seems like it's far away, but all of a sudden you're here and you're like, oh my gosh, it's September. So try the summertime teas while we have them, okay? Because they are so delicious. The Berry Bliss is so good cold. So good cold. Take it, try it, use it. I'm just saying, you're going to love it. And it is so good for you. It has the elderberries in it, vitamin C. It also has spearmint, which is great for your hormones. It has lemon, which is great for your liver. It has hibiscus, which is great for your heart health, okay? There is the freeze-dried strawberry powder in here, so if you see it kind of floating around, you're like, what is that? It's the powder. Thank you, Nikki, for that gift, for helping me hit that goal. It is the powder, okay? It's meant to do that, and it is delicious. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa, your comment on the Book of Faces cracked me up when you were like, I really need you to figure this out so I can try it. I need you to figure it out again. Oh, gracious. The detox tea is for your gut health. If your belly hurts, you should drink this tea, okay? Has lemon, ginger, and orange peel in it, along with elderberries and elderflower. It is delicious. It is citrusy, it is delicious, but if you are bloated, nauseous, gassy, feel gross, you should drink this tea. Hey, you should drink this tea. It makes your belly calm. It doesn't detox you like you're sitting on the potty, you know. I say potty. I have a 4-year-old, just so you know. That's why I say that. And one day we're going to potty train him. So, it is so good. So good. Now, the Harmony Tea, which never goes on the flash sale like it's supposed to, and I should remember that. The Harmony Tea has in it, along with rose petals, which helps. Hi, Tina Marie. How you doing? Okay. It helps to relax your body. If you're an overthinker, this is the tea to drink, okay? If you want to sleep, this is a good tea to drink. It has chamomile in it. We have 2 sleepy time teas. One is this one is the Soothe tea. They're both amazing for sleep. They both have chamomile in them. This one has lavender. This one does not. It has skullcap, okay? So they're a little different in there. Yay, I'm so glad you did that. I tried to do that, but I couldn't come up with the perfect flavor and be able to can it properly. And so now I think I have, and I'm really, really, really excited about that. I'm getting this Harmony Tea on the flash sale. I'm hoping for next week to be our beverage infusion launch. That's what I'm hoping for it to be next week at some point. Along with our, Carlina, thank you for your purchase. Along with our, let's see, our beverage infusion, along with our red, white, and blue tea, which I'm really excited about. So, okay, Harmony Tea. It's delicious. It's great for overthinking. It's great for sleep. A lot of people love this tea. I'm so grateful that we made it. Skullcap is great. Rose petals in that tea help to relax your muscles. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? Okay. Next is the healing tea. We have 2 teas for mucus. 2 teas to help calm this. 2 teas to help your face not feel like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, okay? I always have a different tea that doesn't have lavender in it. And then I have one that does have lavender in it, because some people are allergic, some people don't like it. I generally don't like lavender, but they don't taste like lavender, over taste like it. So the first one is the healing tea. It has just peppermint in it, along with rose hips and elderberries, okay? Rose hips and elderberries are anti-inflammatory. Peppermint helps get the mucus out. Hands down, I love this tea. It's amazing. It is so, so good for the winter time. A lot of people just keep this in stock. Our teas make about 25 to 35 cups of tea. They make a lot of tea, okay? You're not getting this and then going to run out of it in a minute. Okay, you're getting it. It's going to be there. Now, we have the, what was I going to say? This. Have you checked out our YT? Don't forget to check out our YT. Thank you for the polls, Kim. I appreciate that so much. The other mucus-free tea is the, thank you. I need to stop being very Carlina. I told Jamie the other day, I was like, I need to find a doctor who understands hormones, so that I can make sure when I go into this, maybe I can just combat it a little bit better. You know what I mean? And he was like, okay, let's find one. Because I've already been a pregnant, raging, hormonal woman that's been stomping across the house angry for no reason every single time I get pregnant. That was me. He doesn't even have to say anything. I know, I remember. And so I really would rather not go through that again, especially if I'm not having a baby at the end. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that. I get you. I think I will, Roxanne. It'll probably be a wintertime tea. It'll probably be a wintertime tea. I have that in my, I have that on my bingo card for winter. I have some thoughts about winter, like tart cherry and different things. So we'll probably have a different, once the summertime teas go out, we'll probably have some wintertime teas come in, and I'm really, that's going to be a lot of fun. So check the poll up here, and then we are doing a giveaway for our brand new Radiance tea. Okay. The seasonal tea has lemon, lavender, and peppermint, along with elderberries and rose hips. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint are all natural decongestants. Elderberries and rose hips are anti-inflammatory. When the seasons change, it's going to be fall. You should drink this tea. If you wake up and your face feels like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and your throat feels like you could cut glass with it, this is the tea you should drink. Okay? I'm just saying, within 30 minutes, I'll be drinking this tea on the morning during the spring, and you can hear a difference. I'll be live. You can hear a difference, right? But it is, Carlina. I do not in any way, shape, or form look forward to this. Hi, Sammy. So I will pray for you, okay? I get that, Roxanne. Especially during the time, especially during the winter, right? I mean, viruses never take a break. Congestion never takes a break, right? It just feels like for some reason summer it should just leave us alone, and that would be fantastic. But it doesn't happen. But during the winter, people are so close to each other. Everybody's giving everybody something, right? And so your lungs very rarely get a break during that time. So I understand completely that. And we will definitely have something that has mullein in it for the winter. So we have seen such a great, oh, that sucks. We have such a great testimony of elderberry syrup and allergies and season change that we have this bundle specifically, and I'm going to throw it on the flash sale. We have this bundle specifically because, thank you, Sammy, specifically because my husband used to have such horrible allergies, and now he doesn't. It's not nearly as hard. He doesn't have pollen sticking in his nose, irritating him. He's not running around wearing a mask all the time. He has this tea. He has the elderberry syrup he takes every day, and this bundle has a 4-ounce bag of our seasonal tea along with a month of elderberry syrup. Okay, we had this bundle. I was just going to do it for spring, but then so many people liked it. It's in so many creators, whatever they are, shops or whatever, that I was just like, you know what, we'll just leave it because it's such a good one. He even takes our kids to like soccer and baseball and stuff, and he can do all of that without having to worry about being irritated and being inflamed and stuff. So that's really cool. Okay. Last two teas here that we're going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about the tea liver sampler bundle. Radiance is our brand new tea. Oh, we forgot Power. Hold on. We'll go back to that in a minute. Radiance is our brand new summer tea. It has blueberries, lemon, hibiscus, and lavender in it, along with the elderberries. It's delicious. You should steep it and then eat the blueberries afterwards. You will not be sorry. It is so yummy. Okay? It is so good. I said vibrant wellness for this one because it has a high amount of fiber in those blueberries. Such a good thing for your body. And so many good herbs in this tea. But then what would you like to see go on the flash sale? Elderberry syrup and elderberry honey. All right, we might do the elderberry honey in just a minute when we get to it. So the one I forgot, I know, is so good. The one I forgot is the power tea. The power tea has elderberries, dried cranberries, and hibiscus in it. It is tangy. It is delicious, but it is an all-natural pick-me-up. Don't forget the poll, and don't forget the giveaway right over here. So we have the poll here and the giveaway here. Um, how much fiber does the new tea have? I can't say it has fiber. I don't have any testing on it. I can just say that whole dried elderberries, natural whole elderberries have a lot of fiber in them. That's all I can kind of say about that. The power tea is a pick me up in a cup. So if you need some energy, you need some focus, you need to get back on the train, you need to be able to finish the rest of the day with your children, or just in general, drink this tea. You want something natural, not an energy drink, not going to beat your heart out. Drink this drink, right? Maddie, I'm excited for it to come. Yes, Carlina, you can do that. So if you order, you can order up to 3 hours afterwards, and you should not pay any shipping on TikTok Shop. So if you hit $30, you should not pay any shipping on the TikTok Shop. So I'm excited for your package to come, Maddie. You got a lot of stuff that night, so I'm excited to pack it and for it to come too. Okay, so the Sue tea, it should go out Monday. The Sue tea has elderberries and chamomile and lavender and rose hips. All right, chamomile helps you go to sleep quicker and stay asleep longer. Lavender, same, right? So good, so good, so delicious. And then the Tea Lover Sampler bundle, if you purchase it while we're live tonight, usually it only has... Well, I appreciate you so much. Usually, and I hope you love all of them, usually this only has about 7 samples of our tea in it, 7 1-ounce samples of our teas. But if you purchase while we're live, it's going to be free shipping, and it's going to have, it's going to be free shipping, and it's going to have all 9 teas in it. Okay. Thank you, Carlina, for your purchase again. All 9 teas in it. Okay. So, this is the one I would say get if you want to try them all. You're like, I love all those. Let me try them. This is it. All right. This is it. Somebody said, how much for all 3 and the honey? All 3, but all 3 what? All 3. I don't know. So you got to tell me what the products are. And you probably just have to put them in your cart and see what they are, what the price is. I'm not sure. Sometimes TikTok changes things. There might be coupons that you can use up here. So always check up here and see if you have coupons going on. Right now there is a giveaway going and there is a poll going. So check both of those, okay? And then we do have free shipping at $30. So, you know, you have to put it in your cart and just kind of see. Now, somebody was asking me about the honey. We have 3 infused honeys, okay? We have 3 infused honeys. They're all delicious. One of them is an elderberry infused honey. I'm about to put that on the flash sale because I think somebody said they wanted it on the flash sale. And then all you do with this, you can put it in your tea. You can put it in your pancakes, on your pancakes. You can put anything you put honey on. You can use this honey for that, okay? It is just elderberries with raw honey infused. And then we have an elderberry lavender honey as well. And then we have, hey, Fluffy, how are you? Thank you for the daily. We have a fluffy honey. And then we have, let's see, a fluffy honey. Did I just say that? We have a spicy honey. The spicy honey has habaneros in it with the honey. Okay, so it is infused. Honey on pancakes. Maddie, people have done it. It is delicious. I think we have done it. It is delicious. And then you don't have maple syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, you have honey. So good. I know it's Fluffy. I was saying hey to Fluffy, and then I was talking about spicy, and they kind of rhyme, sort of. Not really, but whatever. You know, it just is what it is. I do that sometimes. I thought you had a new product. You be quiet. Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, I'm done now. Hi, Evelyn. How are you? I might not be able to go back on. I was really on my thing, but I think I lost my whole thing. I like to put honey in my tea. I do too. I put honey in my tea. We have a new fluffy honey. I don't know what it is or what's in it, but we have one. We have a lavender honey. The lavender honey is not super over flowery, so you don't feel like you're drinking a flower or eating a flower. Or eating a flower. What's wrong with you? You are just... It's lavender, it's honey. That's it. It's lavender, it's honey. So, and it's very, very, very good. Okay, very good. Now, we have other things. We have our elderberry apple butter. So good. Oh my gosh, it is so so good. It is made by one of our watchers, Sam. So good. It would be peach because I'm a Georgia peach. There you go. Well, I got to make peach jam soon. And I have a bunch of jalapenos in my garden. So I'm about to make some peach jalapeno jam. And it's really spicy. So it might be a really spicy jam. I don't know. We're going to see. Have you checked out the YT? So if you haven't checked out the YT, please check us out over there. We are dual live right now on the YT as well. Simply because we are working to open our store over there. And it's super helpful if you go over there and you subscribe, like you follow here. That's super, super helpful to us. Thank you so much for doing it. Who is the giveaway winner? Fluffy. You won. You should win because I used your name in a honey, so you should win. That seems super appropriate. Hi, Arizona. Oh, yeah. Hot and sweet is so good. I'll take some fluffy honey. You got it. I'll send it right on out. It'll be the fluffy honey that you get. Oh, that was definitely, that's God's sense of humor right there. That's right. You know, he has such a sense of humor. He's like, let me just make this funny. Yeah, we have a strawberry jalapeno that was super delicious this year. So I'm definitely going to have a peach jalapeno soon. Soon. If I can get my kids to stop eating all the peaches. We bought $40 worth of peaches. Okay. Huge basket. Okay. Huge, like 40 peaches in this basket. It's huge. My kids ate every single one of them. I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll have to get more to make jam. Oh, gracious. I think we're going to do a jelly for the giveaway because that's what I've got up here. We'll do an elderberry jelly. I know. I know. Hunter is the culprit. He will get like 4 peaches at a time and cut them up and eat them with cottage cheese. You could put honey on your peaches. I bet that would be yummy. But he will cut them up and eat them with cottage cheese. And then, you know, that's it. That's how he does it. Tell him to eat the jalapenos. I know. We got a lot of jalapenos here. Let's just eat those. Oh, gracious. Oh, I tell you. Having boys is so fun. They just eat all the time. They eat all the time. They eat a lot of things all the time. They don't eat a little bit all the time. They eat a lot all the time, except for the 4-year-old. He grazes. He eats a little bit all the time. As they get older, they don't stop grazing. They just eat more, right? So there it is. All right. I went to the doctor's office the other day while I was there to do this thing. And when I got it done, the woman, she's like, I have a boy and a girl. Give me boys any day. Girls are so much harder. I don't know. I just, yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You cook all the time. It doesn't matter if you're done cooking, you're going to start cooking again, right? I know. He is so fun at 4. He is so good every single day. She's like, it's so much harder with girls. Oh, gracious. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do half the time. We're just winging it. That's what we're doing. We're just winging it. I think they're full. They're kind of full. They're not full. They're starving. They're hungry. Everybody's having a meltdown. I'm just trying to buy peaches and make jam with the peaches, but then I don't have any. I got the blueberries to make the blueberry jam, and Hunter filled up an entire bowl of blueberries and took it with him and ate them all. So I said, okay. Yep. My son is 32 and has 11 kids. 11 kids, and 9 of them are boys. Oh, God bless your son. I'll pray for him and his wife. I will do it. Because 6, I can, 9, I don't know. Once you get to 3 was the hardest transition. Between 2 kids and 3 kids, that was my hardest transition because I'm outnumbered, right? I'm outnumbered at 3, really outnumbered with Jamie. But after that, it's not super hard, unless they're all little at the same time, because they all help each other, right? And then after 5, right, back to back to back. So my oldest is 15, then we have a 15, we have a 14, we have a 13, we have a, hold on, we have a 15, we have a 14, we have a 12, get ready to be 13, we have an 11, get ready to be 12, and then we have a 10. Oh yeah, what it was, Chris. I bet it was. Twins was probably really hard. And so they were all back to back to back. Now we have a 4-year-old. He's kind of easy because everybody helps with him, It's just amazing. Oh, his wife was meant to be a mom. I bet. I bet. That is amazing. I love that. We're doing an elderberry jelly giveaway. I know we got way off track here, but that's totally fine with me, because it is something to be a parent. Being a parent is it's something. It's so good and so hard sometimes. All the same, right? You have these moments where you're like, I'm so glad I'm their mom, and then you have these moments where you're like, I am very tired. I, I'm, I don't know. I am very tired. So make sure you take time for yourself. Make sure you fill up your cup. I hope his wife has time to fill up her cup every now and then. You know, 11 to 18 months apart. Yeah, you're a grandma at 31, right? It is so the best, so the best. But then it's nice to admit that it's not easy. You know, a lot of times parenting, when I started to be a stay-at-home mom, I thought I was supposed to be really good at it. All like I thought I was supposed to be good at it. Oh, I'm good at it. You know, it's kind of like faith, if we're honest. We think, oh, well, I decided to love Jesus. I accepted him as my savior. I'm baptized. You know, this is amazing. I'm going to be so good at this. It should be easy. And it's hard. And faith is hard. Parenting is hard. You have to practice both to get better at them. And with parenting, you have to have one child that goes first. And you just practice on them the whole way through before you have more. Right? Yeah, remembering the names is very hard. It is very, very hard. Remembering names is very hard, right? Parenting does not come with a rule book. It is the truth, right? And you don't know what you're doing. Every child is different. Every single child is so different. Oh my gosh. And then you have to parent them a different way than you parented the first child. And parenting is amazing, but it is nice to know that not everybody thinks it's easy. And right, you're number 7. Mine, Isaac, was Axel for a long time, the dog's name. I mean, we just could not. I could not get Isaac out of my mouth. I would call him Axel. It's Axel, but Axel's right here. But Axel. Oh wait, what the I. He's not the dog's name anymore, so that's pretty cool. And now he tells me, "Mommy, that's the dog." The amount of times I'm corrected by a 4-year-old is really funny. Really funny. Right, I do that. Whoever you are, you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to today. Am I talking to you? Yeah, all right. Well, then it's your name. That's it. It's your name. That's it. That's what we got. Oh, gracious. All right, we're doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway right here. Check the giveaway. The poll just ended. I just missed that poll. So giveaway is over here. We are Tea Lover Sampler Bundle. It might still be on the flash sale. We're doing a giveaway for elderberry jelly. Elderberry jelly is absolutely delicious. It's like not any jelly that you probably ever had before. So it is so good. And then we do also have some other products from other small businesses in our TikTok shop. Okay, this is one of them. It is the fire cider, the Mickleberry Gardens fire cider. And I don't know if did I get that last? Oh, I still have one of those left. Okay. The fire cider is great to help get the mucus out. It's great for your immune system, great for your gut health. So, so good. It's a little tangy, okay? It has raw apple cider vinegar, raw Pacific Northwest honey. Hi, Dexter. Garlic bulb, onion bulb, ginger root, chili pepper, horseradish root, dandelion leaf, and turmeric root, right? There is nothing bad elderberry, but that wine. I have never had elderberry wine before, but I want to try it. One day I will try it. So the fire cider is so, so good. Now, if you don't like spicy and you don't really like tangy that much, I do have one more of these bundles left. This is 1 month of fire cider. The pint is 1 month of elderberry syrup. Okay, so this is a month. I probably one day when I have another product development person, I will definitely make it. But this bundle, I only have one of these left. Once these bundles are out, I won't have it for a while. Can the tea be made into a cold tea? Absolutely. So you just make it hot, and then you just put your sweetener in it. I'm going to put this on the flash sale. You just put your sweetener in it, and that's all you do. And then you let it get cold, put ice in it. You can, however you want to do it. Tea can be hot, it can be cold. The Berry Bliss tea is absolutely amazing cold, okay? It is so, so good cold. I'm telling you what, I don't know why the flavor changes so much, but it is very good. All right. So this is our last bundle of this. It is on the flash sale right now. We'll have it back in stock at some point. I just don't know when. Probably, I don't know, probably around the end of July when things start happening, kind of school starts getting ready to go back and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely. I'm excited for you to get it too. Everything should go out Monday. We have a list of things that have to go out Monday, so I'm really excited about that. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. If you want me to flash sell anything, please feel free to ask that as well. Okay. Let me talk about the Old Mill of Guilford. I have not talked about them yet. We have a whole different side to our store. Oh, good. It's already on your way. Fantastic. We have a whole different side of our store. So we have our elderberry products, we have our teas, DIY bags, we have our fire cider, we have bundles around that. We have our whole different thing on our store, okay? But we also have products from the Old Mill of Guilford. It is one of the 2 oldest working grist mills in the United States of America. It was before America was born. So America is 250 years old this year. This is 259 years old, so 9 years before America was born. One of the recipes of the gingerbread is made by Martha Washington. It's her recipe, George Washington's wife, right? So that is how old the Old Mill of Guilford is. Now, everything at the Old Mill is stone ground, which means the whole kernel, the whole grain is ground up. So it is all the vitamins, all the minerals. It's not bleached, it's not fortified, it's not enriched. It's just real food in the bag, straight from the miller, straight to you. That's it. And we have almost everything on here. We have their all-purpose flour, essentially, which is what this is, the old fashioned unbleached wheat flour. They call it the pub. And so I keep finding myself saying pub, and then I think I can't say pub because this is, okay, anyway. So this is the all-purpose flour, essentially. So if you're baking brownies, muffins, cake, bread, whatever, and you need all-purpose flour, this is the one you're going to get. We have 2 pounds, we have 5 pounds of most of the bags. Not all of them, but most of them. Now we do have their high gluten wheat flour, which is a high protein flour, so it's about 14% protein, and our flour here is about 12% protein. Most flours are a little bit less, so most flours you see on the TikTok shop are a little like 13. They're high protein flours, like 13. This one is the high gluten. Hold on. This one is 14. I didn't want to say this one and be the other one. So we have several different flours. We have their gluten-free white rice flour, which is in this bag. I just use this bag as a prop. It is the gluten-free flour. It is made in a place that does grind other grains, though, so that is the disclosure on that, but they do have the gluten-free. We have a lot of their recipes. Okay, we have their sweet potato, we have their gingerbread, we have their pancakes, we have their scones, we have their cookies. We have every mix almost that they have on our TikTok shop. Okay, this is the only TikTok shop you're going to find the Old Mill of Guilford products on. You usually can find other things other places. This is the only one you're going to find it because they don't have one of their own right now. So maybe they will one day. I don't know, but they don't right now. So this is where you can find pre-made flour. Now, a pre-milled flour. We do also have, hold on. If you want to mill your own flour, okay, we do also have the hard berries. So we have white and we have red, and you can mill your own flour. It's about a 3-pound bag. You get about 3 pounds of flour out of the bag. The grits are amazing. That's right. We have their grits as well. So the grits are so good. If you've ever had grits before, if you're Southern and you've ever had grits, you've gone to the store, you got them, you put a bunch of butter and a bunch of salt in them to make them taste good, you should try the grits from the mill. I am telling you right now, you will never try grits from the store again. You will be so spoiled. And they are better for you because they are whole grain. I'm trying to find them. That's why I'm looking over here. That's the flour. This might be it right here. Yeah. This is it. Thank you, Marion, for the daily. These are the grits. You'll be so spoiled. You'll never have it again. You'll never go to the store and buy grits again. You will have them here. You've never had grits, Joan. It's just corn ground up. That's all it is. Corn ground up. So the white, they have white and they have yellow. The white have more protein. Nope, hold on. The white have more fiber and the yellow have more protein. Okay. They are delicious. You can make shrimp and grits, chicken and grits. You have grits for breakfast. You can have grits for lunch. You can have grits for dinner. You can have them any time of the day, honestly, and they are just so good. You only need a little bit of salt. Don't ever salt them. I might have done that. A little bit of butter. It is super easy to make them. So good. So good. But if you get one of their mixes, okay, we have, let's see, we do have a bundle for some of the mixes. Did I already put it on? Hey, Jess, how are you? This is our bundle of some of the mixes, just if you want to try some of them out, see what the most popular ones are. It has the sweet potato muffins, it has the cranberry orange scone mix in it, and then it has the gingerbread in it. All of their mixes come with recipes. Okay. So you're not just buying it and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. It comes with a recipe. Usually the ingredients are something like eggs and milk or water, oil, any of those kinds of things. It's really, really easy, I promise. So, and they're really delicious and they're healthier than something you're going to find in the store because they do have all those vitamins. Hi, Barbara. They do have all those minerals in them. The sweet potato muffins have raisins in them. Oh my gosh. They are so widely known for those sweet potato muffins. They are so delicious. So get them, try them, get some pancakes. I don't know. Get some cookies, try them. It's so much different. Get the flour. If you make a lot, if you bake a lot, it makes yours, it's a top notch. Makes it more fluffy, more delicious, better for you. Okay. So that's the Old Mill of Guilford. 259-year-old grist mill in the United States in Oak Ridge, North Carolina, right down the street from us. Another small business that we support. So our business has, thank you, Barbara. Our small business has all the elderberry, all the teas. We make all of that. We make all the jelly. We make all of the syrup, right? They are full-size bags. Yeah. So you can get the 2-pound or you can get the 5-pound. The 2-pound, if you have a lot of people that you make, like the flours, if you make a lot of baking, I would tell you to do the 5-pound. If you don't, then get the 2-pound. As far as the mixes, most of them come in only 2-pound bags. And you can make usually 2 recipes out of it, depending on which one you get. You can make a lot of pancakes, it feels like. So, yeah, they're all full-size bags, though. This is the 2-pound white rice flour. This is what a 2-pound bag looks like. A 5-pound bag up here. So, we make all of these. We make all the elderberry syrup. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Hi, Melly. If you would like us to flash sell anything, please feel free to ask. If you see me looking over here and you're like, why is she doing that? It's because I'm dual live on the YT along with on the TikTok. So if you don't mind following us and subscribing and liking and sharing and doing all the same things over on the YT, that would be amazing. We are working to open our store over there. We need about 500 subscribers to do that. So super grateful. Thank you very much. I'd like to add the pancake mix. You should be able to do that. Hi, Joe. Hi, Hillbilly. How you doing? You should be able to do that on your, like, if you put the pancakes in your cart, you should be able to add them without paying shipping since you already did it. All right, hold on. Let me find the pancakes. Where are they? Everything has the same bag. So I get messed up. Congratulations to the winner. Yay, Sherry. Congratulations. Okay. Are there some pancakes? Where are they? Hello. Okay. Never mind. I can't find them. But let me just go up here and search. The search function was the best function ever made. Emily, congratulations. Pancake. That's cornmeal. We have cornmeal pancakes. This is regular pancakes. So you can get buttermilk, you can get ginger, you can get apple cinnamon, and you can get that last one. I can't remember what it is. Hold on. Is it chocolate chip? No, it's not. Anyway. And the last one that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Apple cinnamon, ginger, buttermilk. Carlina, thank you for your purchase again. Sweet potato. That's it. Sweet potato. That's it. Thank you, honey. How could I forget the sweet potato? You won the jelly, Emily. I hope you love it. It's so good. I love the jelly. It's so good. In fact, it's where that was the start of our elderberry beverage infusion. It is hopefully going to be launched next week. And so that's where we started our recipe for the elderberry beverage infusion. So super grateful for that, Jelly. Carlina, what kind of pancakes did you get? Did you get the buttermilk? There's no sugar in the buttermilk pancakes, you guys. If you get the buttermilk pancakes, there's no sugar in them. It's just buttermilk pancakes. So you have to add something to it if you want it to have some sugary, sweet kind of flavor. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Just so you know, there's no sugar in the buttermilk. So somebody was telling me the other day, they were like, I got the buttermilk, but it doesn't really have like a bunch of flavor. And I'm like, okay, but it's not sugar in a bag. You know, this is not something, they are so good. This is not something you're buying from the store that they are trying to make you love, like by putting a bunch of chemicals in them, right? Or sugar. This is real food. You just add what you want to it. You add the chocolate chips, you add the blueberries, you add the strawberries. You know? Okay. Okay, which all sound good. Strawberry pancakes sound so good right now. Oh my gosh. Kayla, how are you? All right, I put the elderberry syrup back on the flash sale. I think we're going to do one more giveaway. How much longer do we have? We got about 20 minutes left. So if you are going to grab your elderberry syrup, any of your teas, anything you want on the flash sale, you want to grab them on sale, this is the time to do it because we're not on sale on the TikTok shop right now. We're not in the deals for you days right now. We are just on live doing our flash sales to push out our shop on the TikTok shop, okay? So if anything was on the flash sale and you want me to put it back on there, I can do that as well. All you have to do is ask. I'm totally open to that. We'll do our last giveaway of the night and we'll do our devotion. And so let's see. What should we do as a giveaway? We're going to do a do-it-yourself bag, a pint bag. Let's see if I have one. I don't. All right. Let's go over here. I'm so glad, Carolina. It's really my favorite part too. You know, if we're honest, I love my elderberry. I love the elderberry syrup. I love this business. But it's my favorite part too. I have a mentor that doesn't know me. She's never met me and doesn't know she's my mentor, but her name is Danny Johnson and she's retired now. But I'll never forget, she said, I love my business where I teach other people how to make their business successful, but I love the other part the most, where it helps me teach people about Jesus. And like, that's my favorite part. So I love this part, but this is what Jesus gave me to also give me the outlet to be able to teach people about Jesus as well. You know? So that's that's me too. And you're so sweet. I'm so glad. Okay. All right. Let's do this one. I'm gonna change that actually. That's gonna be it. Okay. All right, this is gonna be our last giveaway of the night. It is a DIY pint bag. Here we go. Okay. While we are doing the DIY pint bag, if you need anything, please let me know. I'm gonna do the devotional while we do the DIY pint bag, okay? I'm gonna put the DIY bags back on the giveaway or back on the flash sale, and then go up here and enter the giveaway. Okay, enter the giveaway, hit add comment. It says I matter because you matter. Okay, hit add comment. It'll enter you into the TikTok giveaway. I do not pick the winner of that. TikTok picks the winner of that. So go in and do that. And then if you are on the YT or you use YT at all, if you would go over and subscribe there, that would be amazing. Thank you for following us here. Thank you for liking and sharing the live. Thank you for doing all those things. We're truly grateful for you being here. So I think I'm going to do, which one am I going to do? I just really like this one. The stories are longer, but somebody the other day said, why do you tell stories? And I'll tell you, stories help people relate. Stories help people relate. not just to me, but in general. They help us connect. When someone tells you a story, you connect with that person if your story feels the same. It evokes emotion. Emotion that is evoked can help you then have a connection. Okay? And so that is important. If I just looked at you and gave you the facts, you'd be like, whatever. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. But when I tell you a story that keeps you engaged and evokes emotion, it helps us to connect. Okay. And so what I like about this is it tells stories. I like this one. I did not write this. So when you hear me say I, it is written in the first person. But when you hear me say I, it's not me because I didn't write it. But it is one of my favorites because it does tell stories to help you connect. Okay. Okay. Hi, Christy. How are you? So this is, he chose to be unafraid. Pray also for me that whenever I speak words may be given, that whenever I speak words may be given me so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel. Ephesians 6:19. It's amazing to see what can happen when one person dares to say, I'm going to say yes to God's wild invitation. I'm going to do this. That's the thought for the day. You say yes to God. Have you ever had one of those amazing thoughts of something you want to do? Your heartbeat beats wildly for a few minutes or even a few days, and you think to yourself, I'm going to do this. But then the reasons you can't just start coming. They suit up, start marching, and aim their weapons of discouragement right at your heart. In the end, the amazing thought becomes a fleeting thought. And you think to yourself, yeah, it was a dumb idea. Then, as quickly as the stir of passion started, it fades. Too many of us live in the depressing, washed out shades of 1,000 faded passions that might have been. Because we're afraid. We'd rather stay safe and under the radar than go big and possibly flop big. But every now and then someone rare comes along. They would rather die than say, I wish I would have. Instead, they grit their teeth, lift their raw souls to God, and scream above all the naysayers, I will, by God, I will. That's my pastor. I've never seen someone so willing to fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel than Pastor Steve. He walks, talks, eats, sleeps, and breathes. Pray also for me that whenever I speak, words may be given me so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel. My pastor had a crazy thought fly into his brain to do an old school revival for 12 nights at the beginning of 2012. One where it wouldn't be about a church and a preacher, but one that would be about the church with many preachers. One that would be all about getting the hope of Jesus to the masses. It was a good idea, but it was a crazy idea. What about the expense? What if it burned out the staff? Would people really show up for all 12 nights? So many questions begging the idea to just fade away. But he didn't let it fade. He didn't let it go away. He ignited it. Not because he didn't feel the pull of fear, but rather because he pressed into God and chose to be unafraid. This crazy thought turned into an amazing reality. 12 straight nights, 12 amazing messages, 12 passionate preachers, one awe-inspiring purpose to fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel. My husband and I had the privilege to attend much of this revival in person, and though I am a woman of many words, I can't possibly begin to describe what God did. There was an igniting of souls that happened and extended all across the globe. People came to know Jesus. People got baptized. People found hope again. And people saw what can happen when one person dares to say, I'm going to say yes to God's wild invitation. I'm going to do this. And then does. You may be thinking, you're probably thinking, my yes can't affect others like this. I don't have that kind of influence. But my sweet friend, we cannot even begin to understand the plans God has for us. There's always a far-reaching ripple effect when a woman says yes to God or a man. We don't have to see the spread of influence to know it's there. That's so important. The power of saying yes to God is beyond anything we could ever imagine. Dear Lord, thank you for the examples of great men and women who you have placed in our lives. May we humble ourselves as we learn from their courage to say yes to your call. Give me the strength and courage necessary to take that next step in your will for me. In Jesus' name, amen. We don't have to see the spread of influence to know it's there. There's so many good things in this story that I could talk about, but that's the one I want to talk about the most. Actually, I want to talk about two. My yes can't affect others like this. I don't have that kind of influence. And I don't know where this spread of influence has gone. Here's the deal. Your spread of influence does not have to look like standing on a stage in front of 40,000 people to be influential. You only have to influence one. And you know who it is? You. When you influence yourself, when you set the example, when you take the steps every day, when you make the choice every day to have faith, when you choose to work on yourself, when you choose to heal yourself, when you choose to love yourself, when you choose to be confident in who God made you to be, you set an example. When you choose to forgive someone, when you choose to love regardless, when you choose to be kind, you set an example for everybody else around you. And that causes a ripple effect right there. It causes a ripple effect when you forgive someone that nobody else thinks they could ever forgive because they hurt you so badly. And why would you want to forgive somebody like that? But forgiveness is not about you. It's not about them. It's about you. When you choose to step out in faith and do the thing that God has asked you to do every single day without quitting, you take the small steps, even when it's hard, even when you feel like things are falling apart, even when everything around you says to stop, you set an example. When you choose to ignore the stress and the fears and the anxiety that comes with saying yes and stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing something you've never done before, you set the example. All of these things have a huge impact on the world. Every single one of them, every single day, no matter how big or small your audience is, it grows every time you set the example, even when you don't know it. I come on this live almost every single day. And every single day we do 2 devotions and 4 affirmations, 5 maybe, and we talk. And I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who's here, who's listening to me, who never says a word. But I don't have to know that I'm still planting the seeds for Christ. I don't have to know who is being influenced. I don't have to know who is being watered today. I don't have to know the sphere of influence that I have, because it's not about me. It is about Jesus every single day. That's the only time. That's the only person that it is about. If I am never here again, it is not me that I want you to remember. It is Jesus. It is not me that I want you to remember. It is His word. It is His message. It is that He loves you every day. And you don't have to know how far that reaches. See, that's the thing. We get so caught up in how many people. If it's just one, I only have 2 followers. I only have 3 followers. I only have 300 followers. Only 2 people saw this video. Nobody else is seeing it. Why is it 0? Why is it 5? Why is it half? I always love half. What is half? It doesn't matter how many. It's not about how many. It's not about how much. It is about you consistently doing what He asks you to do every single day. It is about you being the best person that you can be for yourself, for your loved ones, every single day, for Christ every single day. You do not have to wake up and hit it out of the park all the time. None of us are going to do that. You do not have to be perfect, because none of us are. That is why Jesus came here on the cross, because he knew good and well we are not perfect. And we are going to make mistakes. And we are going to have to retry and do a redo. Maybe multiple times a day. You hear me? Maybe multiple times a day. You don't have to know your sphere of influence. You don't have to. You may never. You may plant a seed. That person may never see you again, but may go on to be baptized, may go on to know Jesus, may go on to love him, may go on to change their life. And in that may cause a ripple effect of many more people knowing Christ, all because you said yes to God. All because you went outside of your comfort zone. All because you loved anyway. All because you forgave anyway. All because you decided to put aside your pride. All because you decided to do the hard things. Every day. Every day. And we all mess up, Carlina. Every single one of us. There are always consequences for our mess up here on earth. We have to get through those. And the biggest thing about being healed is when you can say, yes, I messed up. I did the wrong thing and I'm sorry. And you can take it on your face, deal with the consequences, apologize, and do your best to never mess up in that form or fashion again, to learn the lesson. God forgives you every day, all the time. As far as the east is to the west. It doesn't mean there's no consequences to the action. It doesn't mean it just disappears. But it does mean that you are forgiven. It does mean that you have another chance to try again. And that's really the important part. That is, and when you take the consequences and you take them and you face them and you deal with the situation, and you say you're sorry, I messed up. You set an example. And that example has a ripple effect. And you may never know what it is. And that's okay. I would get on here if there was 2 people. I did get on here when there was 2 people. Sometimes there's thousands of people that come through these lives at night. When there was 2 people, it was hard. But it was what I was called to do. It is what I am still called to do. And whether there's 2, 1, or 1,000, or 100, it doesn't matter. Because what matters is that every day Jesus loves you. Every day, you get to set the example. Every day, you get to work to change yourself. Every day. But it's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. So, that is our What Happens When Women Say Yes to God devotional. And I have to say that I really like this one because I really like the stories that it tells. I really like the way it relates. Because stories help you connect. Stories evoke emotion. Because you matter. I'm so glad you got your book. Yay. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. I go through all the things that I should say yes. Thank you for the poll, Kim. Who won the giveaway? Kelly Marie, congratulations. You won the DIY bag. All the instructions you need on how to make your own elderberry syrup right there on the back. Okay? All right. Tomorrow is Sunday. We are not here. So, the goal is to be back Monday. I don't know what time, because I really like the morning time lives because it feels like it really gives a great start to the day. Also, I have a little time with my husband and kids at night, which I enjoy as well. So I might be morning, I might be evening on Monday, just depends on how things go. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being live with us. If you follow us here, thank you so much. Subscribe on the YT if you can. That would be amazing. We're working to open our store over there as well. So we're live dual. But I hope you guys have a great night. Remember, you are beautiful. You are strong. You are loved. And you are amazing. And you're a child of God. Be confident in that. And set that example. I love you. God bless you. I love you. God bless you.